Here's everything you're going to need to know for your LiPo battery. Before we get into the key points, we gotta briefly discuss just how dangerous LiPo batteries can be. Lithium polymer batteries store a massive amount of chemical energy. If utilized properly, they'll power just about anything. Here's a couple of clips of my personal projects that involve LiPo batteries. Though if improperly used, here's what could happen. Number 1. Store and charge your LiPo batteries in a fireproof container. I personally choose to store my LiPo batteries in an ammo can with the seal removed. Removing the seal allows the gases to escape if one does explode. This helps ensure that if any mishaps do occur, I'm covered and won't become newly homeless. Commonly used are LiPo safe storage bags. These bags are flexible and fire resistant. They are good for short-term travel. I use these to pack my batteries when I go out for a drone flight. These are designed for smaller batteries. The battery used in this test was far too large. Number 2. Make sure to be present and aware while charging your LiPo battery. Even though it's going to take some time to charge all your depleted batteries after a fun weekend adventure, it's absolutely critical to stay so that you can handle any explosive situation if one ever does occur. Don't get impatient and leave and trust that nothing bad will happen. Number 3. Always use a LiPo designed balanced charger. You'll be able to find other battery chargers that will charge other chemical types. LiPo batteries require a specific voltage and current to charge safely, so make sure your charger is designed to do so. Currently I use the IMAX B6 AC V2 to charge all of my LiPos, and it works very well for the price. I'll leave a link down in the description if you want to check it out. I've added a couple bolts to the back of mine so that I can screw it to the top of my ammo can. This allows me to charge safely in an enclosed metal container. Number 4. Never charge LiPos over 4.2 volts per cell. LiPos consist of smaller cells that are wired in series. I fly my drone using a 4-cell or 4S LiPo. The maximum voltage of each one of these cells individually is 4.2 volts. A fully charged 4-cell LiPo would be 16.8 volts, since 4 times 4.2 equals 16.8. Overcharging will both damage the battery and potentially cause an explosion. Number 5. Don't over-discharge your LiPo. Do not go below 3.2 volts per cell, as this damages the internal chemistry of the battery. Most LiPo chargers actually won't even recharge your battery if it's discharged too low. This is done to prevent fires. Make sure to periodically check the resting voltage of your LiPo battery. Number 6. Store your LiPo batteries at the proper storage voltage. LiPo batteries don't necessarily like being charged to 100% of their designed capacity. If you're not planning to use your battery in the next couple of days, go ahead and discharge or charge your battery to the storage voltage of 3.85 volts per cell. Number 7. If one of your LiPos ever becomes puffy like the puffed marshmallow man from Ghostbusters, discharge and dispose of the battery as soon as you can. A puffy LiPo is a clear sign that the battery is damaged internally and should be taken care of properly. A simple and cheap trick that I use when discharging and disposing of spent batteries is soaking them in a bucket of salt water. The salt water allows the battery to fully discharge through the main leads in a slow and controlled manner. I discharge at least for 24 hours. It's also probably not a bad idea to double check the voltage with a multimeter to ensure proper discharge. You can dispose of your discharged batteries at local Best Buys or hardware stores. They'll probably have recycling options for you. Number 8. Make sure to charge your LiPo batteries at 1C rating, as this guarantees a long lifespan. 1C upon a time, a 1C charge makes Mr. LiPo live happily ever after. A 1400 milliamp hour battery should be charged with 1.4 amps. This is considered a 1C charge rate for this battery. For a 2400 milliamp hour battery, you're going to want to charge at 2.4 amps. You can technically charge at a higher amperage to reduce charging time, but if you want to maximize the lifespan, you're going to want to charge at 1C. To speed up the process, you can set up parallel charging for multiple batteries. Let's say that you have 4 1400 milliamp batteries set up to parallel charge. You can set the charger to provide 5.6 amps, since 1.4 amps times 4 is 5.6. Instead of charging each battery individually, you can charge all 4 batteries at the same time it takes to charge one. Assuming that your batteries are all charged to a similar voltage and their internal resistances are similar, each battery will receive about 1.4 amps, or 1C. Joshua Bardwell provides a great tutorial on how to parallel charge LiPo batteries that you should check out. Number 9. Keep a fire extinguisher handy, just in case. More specifically, you're going to want a Class D fire extinguisher, since LiPo batteries are considered a chemical fire. Normal ABC fire extinguishers might not extinguish the flames, but will definitely help contain it if one does ignite. If a fire does start, you're going to want to be present and aware of the situation to handle it. So again, be present while charging. Number 10. Have fun. Lithium polymer batteries are fantastic for the drone and RC community. They offer a massive amount of power in such a compact package. With great power comes great responsibility. You can read my full article through the link in the description. Thanks for watching.